Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by. Today I did a look from JLo's I'm Into You music video, and she has this look on for like 5 seconds, but I thought it was so pretty how her cheeks and lips looked, and I kind of just made it up on the eyes, what I would do with this kind of look all around the sunglasses. I will show you guys what the eyes look like in just a little bit. I hope you guys enjoy this look and check out the music video. It's really fun and she's really pretty again. So thank you guys for watching and keep on watching. That sound weird. So in the scene where I saw JLo, her eyes are covered, so I'm gonna improvise here and just go with kind of a simple eye. So I'm just priming my eye with Too Faced Shadow Insurance, my current favorite eyeshadow primer. It's just super creamy and easy to put on, and I really do notice a difference my eyeshadows with this on underneath, and then rather than nothing, it really does something. So I'm gonna go in with the color Smog here from my Naked palette. A lot of you guys love when people use this palette, so I'm going to continue to keep using it, and I'm going to put this all over the lid. We're going to do a lot of shimmer and illuminizing the face a lot, so we're going to keep the eyes pretty neutral, but we want some shimmer on the lids. So I'm just taking Smog on a really clean 217 brush to put on the color, and then we're going to blend it out. So just put on the lid and start working up into the crease. Clean off your brush and you want to fade that brown into the brow bone. You just want it to fade out gradually, so just kind of keep blending. I'm going to take a little bit of that Smog with a liner brush. I'm just going to run that along my bottom lash line. So our eyes are just Smog, that's all it's on them. Now I'm going to go in with my mascara. I'm using the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume in the orange tube. A lot of you guys requested this and I absolutely love it, so thank you for the suggestions. And it's really nice, it really separates the lashes nicely and it does give that volume. So I just start at the base and then wiggle up to get all the lashes. And it'll be a really nice finish with the eyeshadow. I got foundation on my shoulder, dang it. Make sure you hit the bottom lashes too. Make sure to make that big O face as you do it. Start doing the face makeup, and this is where it's gonna be really dewy and glowy, so I'm gonna try my best to try to recreate what she has. I'm gonna put Strobe Cream by MAC, and I'm focusing it on my cheeks, down my nose, my forehead. And it's just a really, really natural highlighting cream that's gonna really brighten up the skin. Just like an iridescent cream in a way. It's really, really pretty. So sometimes I use this just as my moisturizer if I just want to skip, because it's like a lotion and it kind of hydrates my skin and does the highlighting effect too. And now for foundation, I've mixed my MAC Studio Fix Fluids in NC and NW. I have golden and warm tones in me, so lately I've been mixing my foundations and it's actually been pretty dead on because my skin is just has multi undertones under it. So usually I'm more yellow tone, but I have some red in me, especially when the sun comes out. So I mix these two up. And so I'm like an NWC 30, that's what I am. I'm an NW 30 and NC 30, so I mix them up. Whoa, that was loud. I get a really good shade. It really suits me, especially in the summertime. So I'm using a stippling brush to apply just to mainly the areas I need. So that's usually my scar right here. I always like to cover up. And then just some areas around my cheeks. So I want to use also the stippling brush because I really like the way the stippling brush applies. It adds the bronzer really naturally and softly. What I do, I'm taking my mineralized Skinfinish in Comfort, and I hate using this, but it really does work for me. I hate using it because I know it's not out right now and it's not accessible for you guys, but it is a limited edition from the MAC Warm and Cozy. But I've said before, Hard Candy has a bronzer just like this with gold in it. So if you can find a bronzer with a golden, like hints of gold in it, that'd be great. I know there are a couple out there, I think even MAC has some, like, a variation of this. Kind of run this along my cheeks. I'm starting on the outside of my mouth and going upwards. I'm just gonna kind of fake a suntan right now. So with this brush, it's gonna make it look a lot more natural rather than a powder brush. A powder brush can sometimes overdo my bronzer with. So down the jawline, you wanna get the neck too. I am peeling on my chest, so I look like a freaking reptile right now. It's gonna be a very highlighted, glowy looks. I suggest a mineralized Skinfinish. I love these by MAC. This is by Candlelight. They have Soft and Gentle, part of the permanent line, and they have a couple other ones. Gold Deposit, I really suggest that. It's kind of a bronzer and highlighter in one. That's really nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this, so it just looks like this. It's a very pretty multicolored gold and pink, gorgeous, gorgeous champagne color, and I'm just going to put some right here on the cheeks. And it just picks up the light really nicely. I like to put a little bit on the brow bone too, so I'm just gonna dust some there. Hopefully you guys can see what this looks like. And I'm putting some on the nose. The cheeks are brought out with the bronzer and the Candlelight. So now I'm going to move on to the lips, which is the, you know, the part where you can actually see in the video. And the color I'm using is a color by Maybelline called Coral Crush, and it's number 515, and I did a review. This is in my bright lipstick haul, so I'm finally using it in a video, and I'm really excited about it because it's such a fun color, and I thought it was the most similar one to the one in her video. It's like gorgeous on her lips, so I'm going to try to carve out my lips with this color, and I'm actually going to use a brush that's going to give me a lot of control. Starting at the bottom, this is taking too long. I'm going to put it on directly and then sculpt it out. I don't think I've ever applied lipstick perfectly, so I'm going to take a Q-tip and just clean up the edges. And to add more shine, I'm actually going to take Vaseline, and since my lips are kind of dry right now, I'm going to add Vaseline, just give it a little bit of oomph to the look. And I like Vaseline. Vaseline gives a really glossy effect. I like it a lot. So the last thing I'm going to do is fill in my brows, and I'm just going to groom them out a little bit, give them a little brush through, and I'm going to comb them over to make them look pretty natural as possible, get the nice shape that I want. And I'm going to take the current color. I swear my eyebrows like change colors, but right now Espresso is working for me by MAC, and I'm filling them in with all sparse areas and just doing short brush-like strokes.